Yes, sir. What's good with y'all, man? It's the 111 show. 30. Episode 30, man. We back in this thing. We got more props. We got more picks, more analysis, a little bit of debate. We got some teams. And the theme, if y'all see the thumbnail, if y'all tap it in, the theme is, hey, it's time to panic. Because some of these NFL teams and some of these players, it may be time to panic.
Yeah. I mean, there's some teams that we can already cross off, right? Like, it don't take long. 4 weeks, you put up a performance like what we seen last night out of New York, you're crossed off. You're done. I'm not even about to play with y'all no more. You are not a contender. You're done.
Last year, for sure, was a overachievement for the Giants. I didn't foresee a playoff or a playoff berth and a win, and I for sure didn't see Daniel Jones playing as well as he did last year with the rushing yards and the performance he gave against the Vikings. I'm like, hey, Dayball might have whispered in it. He made him put some of that Josh Allen, sprinkle some of little whatever Josh Allen had on that boy. But now it's looking like, whew. And then we got the Bears. They're looking like the same old Bears.
The Bears.
That's a tough one. Then the Broncos. Sean Payton was supposed to be this. He was supposed to be this offensive guru. Supposed to be this offensive guru, and now they sitting at what, 1-3, 2-2.
They 2-2.
2-2. 2-2. Okay. They are.
No. You're right. They 1-3.
They lost. They lost to the Raiders.
Yeah, they lost to the Commies.
They lost to the Commies.
The Commies beat them.
And they first win was against
they
the
lost
Bears.
to Miami.
They lost to Miami by 70. 1-3. Yeah. But Mr. Unlimited them. And then we got some rookies, that's in some predicaments or second-year players. Desmond Ridder and the Falcons. He's not that guy. We could delve into all of this, but we got a lot of narratives.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, big news from the basketball world. Huge news. Longtime trailblazer Damian Lillard is now a Milwaukee Buck.
Hey, CJ, nigga, ain't it a blessing? We made it out of Portland after all that happened.
Man, a lot of people was calling for this. I love this because Dame has never had a big. I know Giannis is a forward, but the boy, he a big in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad to see him with an MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. He ain't got to put the team on his back. I'm excited for this team. Finals? I don't know.
You just gonna say Yusuf Nurkic's not a big though.
Nurkic sweet.
Did you just mention you, bro? We're talking about Giannis.
We're talking about elite bigs here, bro. He ain't never played with no elite big.
I'm talking about elite.
Nurkic.
I'm talking about Jokic. I'm talking about Embiids of the world, ADs of the world. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, even a Bam. He didn't even play with a caliber.
He played with LaMarcus Aldridge.
All right, man.
You named Bam.
All right, man.
LaMarcus Aldridge better than Bam.
Bam was up for the Defensive Player of the Year.
And LaMarcus Aldridge better than that nigga.
All right.
In my opinion.
Dang, what that get him?
I'm just saying, you can't discredit them.
I mean, this is the best player. Whoever he played with, this is the best player he's played with ever.
Mm-hmm.
By far. Ever. MVP. He ain't had a player of MVP caliber. We talking about guys like LeBron, who's had a D-Wade, had a Bosh, had a AD. Talk about guys like all of these dudes in this era always has some type of Batman or Robin, Batman, Superman, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
Dame has not had that. He's had good teams where he's been the guy, but I don't know if they're gonna be a finals team. They definitely in a situation where they was playing Miami. I think Dame take him over the top in them situations where he could provide a little bit more offense than a Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday, great player, great defender, developed offensive back, but Dame is something different. He can get 50 for you.
Bro, I love the way
60.
this Bucks team is built right now because sure you lose Drew. He's a two-way all-star, two-way superstar, if you will. But if you look at what they brought in and still retain, they still have a defensive mentality in Milwaukee, right? Giannis is probably the best defensive player in the league. Chris Middleton's still there. Malik Beasley, Pat Connaughton. I mean, Bobby Porter's still there. They got a squad, bro. They'll be fine. I wanted to say that they were instantly the favorite in the East. They probably still are the favorite, but Boston getting Drew Holiday throws a little bit of a monkey wrench into these Bucks plans, right? Like they sent Drew to Portland, not knowing he was coming right back over to the East.
But
Now he right. Go ahead.
Connaughton.
Connaughton.
Robert Williams. Robert Williams is gone. So they opted out Robert Williams and then picked up an offensive forward and not Giannis, Kristaps Porzingis, where he played. His defense not as good as Robert Williams, but he's a better offensive player, hands down. So Trailblazers received DeAndre Ayton, Tumani Camelrod. I don't know how to pronounce that. I ain't never heard of him. And then 2029 first round pick, 2028 unprotected swap rights, 2030 unprotected swap rights. Then the Suns got Yusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, and Keon Johnson.
Yep.
And that's the trade.
That's
trade. What's your reaction? What's the reaction to this? They finals or bust or?
I hope so. I love Dame, bro. I'm a big Dame fan. 2K16 was my favorite. That was my favorite 2K. That had Dame on the cover. So, I think I might cop a Bucks jersey just off the muscle because I do think they go into that Eastern Conference Final off rip. That bunch together like that's a conference finals group. So I'm happy that he got out the situation he did because Portland is a shit show. They ain't been nowhere nice in a long time, and the places that they've been that's nice has been because of Dame, CJ. That's it. You know what I mean? And they chose not to build around them. Like you could add so many pieces, and it's like, bro, I am my own reflection. Like you cannot reciprocate me as a point guard as Dame Lillard, but you can get some other pieces to help me, and they chose not to do that, bro. So I'm happy for Dame. I hope damn.
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head there. Like,
hold on, bro.
You be picking it back
up.
It
sucks to say because I'm a Pistons fan. I'm just totally discrediting them. Because I think they going to make it in a play-in, and they probably going to be like the 8th seed, and they going to get destroyed by the Bucks, bro. That's my future I'm foreseeing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, I'm happy for Dame, bro. Like, I model my 2K point guards after Dame when I make them. And I try to make a Dame build, bro, because he's like that.
Yeah, I think the Pistons, like to your Pistons point, I think they might be another year away from.
I think they can do a play in with the comp that's in the East right now.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. They instantly, I'm just saying they instantly conference final to get.
That's
there.
the floor.
Like who's really in their way? Boston, the 76ers,
and the Heat.
And the Heat. You can't. But you can't put
New
the
York,
Heat out. But
maybe?
that's gonna be their comp. That's gonna be their comp though.
Right.
But we don't know who's gonna get there. But that's gonna be their comp. Those are the teams that was competing. So
Cleveland. Sorry, gotta put the Cavs in there.
Gotta put the Cavs in there. All the playoff.
But that's why I said Detroit gonna be a play-in. They're gonna be banging for that 8th spot. I don't even think, you know what I'm saying. So
yeah, man. So that's great news, man. Dame is one of them players who I thought he was never gonna leave Portland. And we're just going to see a great player retire without a ring. But he got a chance at that now. I'm not saying he gets it, but he has a chance at that right now.
I hope he get it.
I'm gonna change gears and get us back on ball.
Yes, sir.
The peel ball, not the round ball.
Yeah, football. The pigskin. Check me out. First game that was on yesterday, that was on Fox, USC Colorado.
You mean Saturday?
Now, Saturday. Apologies. USC Colorado, man. No defense was played. Caleb Williams looking like a first round pick. And then Shador also looking like a first round pick. But these Buffs, man, this defense, like they get some timely stops for them, but you can't let up 90 points in 2 weeks.
No.
Like I said, we're gonna say this week in and week out. 90 points is way too much. I get it, you playing a Heisman candidate, but last week it was Oregon. Like, you don't get no easier from here on out. You're gonna have to see Oregon State, who got a great offense. You're gonna have to see UCLA, who ain't no slouches. Arizona banged it out with Washington last week, Paul.
It did.
And then Utah, they play defense. Their offense ain't been what it usually is, where they could like lean on you a lot because the Cam Rising been out most of the year. But down Travis Hunter, they seemed like they was in a position where they was like, all right, let's change something up. And they put in these 2 skill players and Kamani McLean and the receiver boy.
Amarion Miller.
Amarion Miller.
Fresh.
From Louisiana. Something about them Louisiana receivers, man. But they come in the game, instant energy, instant momentum changers. They just try to get out there and ball. And this is why it's an old saying. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And them boys came in there and they ball with their moment. You know, you see a lot of guys that get thrown out there in what seemed like it's garbage time because they was down so much, come in and shift the whole momentum and electrify the team. And then they within a score. If they didn't run 4 dives, they back in the, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have had to kick an onside kick. They would have tried to probably get another stop, use their timeouts, and maybe they get one more shot at the end zone. I'm not saying they win, but they get another shot.
Yeah. Shoot the whole clock out, bro. Go ahead, CeeLo.
Yeah, no, he mentioned that name, Cormani McLean, and I wanted to wait till we hopped on the pod so I could really break down this dude. Florida boy, right? Look, man. Coming out of Florida, I'm telling you this. Just like Texas, just like Georgia, and I'm going to even throw in, some rural cities. Is that the correct terminology? Rural?
Yep.
Rural cities in Cali that treat football like a religion. Florida is one of those states. And I know the high school that he came out of. And because I was almost hired as a head coaching position, I know exactly what goes on in each school. Dude, you had a football class. Literally, that's one of your credits. Was a football class during school hours where the coach is the teacher. And what do they do during that time? They watch film and they lift weights.
Yeah.
There was no reason that Coach Prime had to sit him the first 4 weeks, 5 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have been out there playing immediately, but he came to Colorado and he ain't take care of business, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's the business he should have been taking care of. Like, that's the business he's been taught. He's been molded into that already. So, like, that's why Florida athletes get so much praise when they come to these schools, like, on every level, because they are molded into that system already. There's no reason you shouldn't be the number 1 guy when you get to your school, or the number 2 guy when you get to your school as a true freshman.
Here's my narrative on that, bro. You say that, and you take a guy like that, 5-star player, pluck him into Colorado. He probably think he gonna play right away. You know what I'm saying? Probably been playing his whole life. You know, you can have all of those things, but when you get ball taken away from you and you not on the field like how you supposed to, that's gonna play with your mind. They're still 17, 18-year-old kids. So And Coach Prime, when he went to the portal, he wanted graduate transfers and seniors. So these is older players. So they bring a different level of maturity to what, again, 17, 18-year-old kid. And I'm not saying other kids ain't mature for their age, but in this situation, I feel like that played a part in why he didn't get on the field. The skill is there, obviously, but behind the scenes, and we all play college football, we all play high school football, politics come into play.
Yep.
He'll be on a coach at the end of the day. Ain't nothing gonna change. You still got politics, you still got film. We don't know what he doing at practice.
That's true.
Film, whatever. You know what I'm saying? True. They said he could have been. He mentioned something about treatment, film, like all of these other things. So you know how I get with coaches, bro. They got very little patience for that, especially because they job on the line, they livelihood on the line every week.
Yeah, and this ain't about Coach Prime not playing him. This is just about the kid itself. Like, it was all on him, bro. And he chose to go to Colorado because Deion was sliding there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, why not mentally prepare yourself to do great things off rip? Like, why wait? Why closet yourself? You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. Because he could have went to any other school, and I guarantee you, not going to have that same type of relationship with that coach, and the coach going to still throw him out there because he a 5-star recruit. You know what I mean? So that's all I had to say about that.
Yeah, man. So if this happened to cross any athletes out there, I'll put this in a little clip. When you go into college football, it's a business. And for him coming from Florida, you know it's a business as well. So get in there and do everything the coach say, and then a little bit more. Because you know what? Everybody else is doing exactly what the coach said too. It may be some knuckleheads, but everybody else is good. Everybody good. So get in there, handle your business, and then do a little bit more. Then handle your business. But, Chaz, I'm going to let you take the floor. You got a helmet sticker. You got a team you want to talk about.
I do, baby. I do. Let's go helmet sticker of the week. Let's pop it off with the Bayang. What's good, Mike? Let me shout out my boy Mike, man. Shador cousin. What's good? Good to have you here today, brother.
Man, long day at the job, but I had to come back to check out the guys.
You know we need to see you.
Man, huh? You said what?
You was missing last week, huh?
Yeah, man. But the Caleb point, man, that was a very great point. I really want to put a parallel into Davenport for. I don't know if you was going there, Melvin, but I want to quick add in. I think Cormani was treating Colorado like Davenport. He thought he was going to come in and just play because it's a new squad. Yeah, Tell me I'm wrong though. Tell me.
Nah, you ain't never lied.
That's true. He's like that.
I thought it was going to be.
I'm going to the school. They was 1-11. So
you know how that go. So, but I'm here now, gangers, GDs.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I had to shout out my boy Michael C. Jordan real quick before we get into this helmet sticker. So I'm gonna pop it off with a college team that stuck out to me this week. If you don't know what a helmet sticker is, you're just joining us. We give these out to teams and players who stood out over the weekend. So for my first one, I'm gonna go down southwest to none other than the great state of Texas. Nah, we're going to Oklahoma, baby. Hey,
okay.
Oklahoma has low-key been slept on all year long. And I feel like it's time that they get they just due before they play Texas, because here at the 111 show, we'll talk about our little fun wagers here and there, a little parlay here and there. I don't want y'all to all go blow y'all bag on Texas because they beat Bama and they've been in the limelight and not know the opponent that they playing this week. Red River rivalry. Oklahoma's coming in here with the third best offense in the country. Dylan Gabriel's playing insane. He already got just about 1,600 passing yards, 15 tutties to 2 picks. I know they haven't played the same level of talent as Texas, but third-ranked scoring offense, seventh-ranked scoring defense. This is a legit team. I mean, Andrell Anthony transfers from Michigan. He's leading the team in receiving this year. Yeah. Oklahoma's going to come, they're going to come with it in this game, and they know that they're being slept on. They're number 14 in the country right now, 5-0. There's teams with losses ahead of them. They know, hey, no one's giving us no respect. So I expect Oklahoma to show up. I do got to shout them out real quick for what they did this past week. They beat Iowa State 50-20, took care of business, shut them out in the second half, yada, yada, yada. I'm just glad that they came and they set the stage for this rivalry with Texas, because this is the game we deserve. 5-0 Oklahoma, 5-0 Texas. It's what we grew up on. Hey, let's get it.
Yeah, Texas been in some games, man. So I'm excited to see them in another game. They've been playing a lot of comp, bro. So I think they battle ready for this game. I think this matchup in a good spot for them in their schedule because they don't already had to like overcome some things in games. That's where your teams grow up at. So
yeah,
I like it.
And also, I misspoken. They're not the 7th ranked scoring defense. They're the 5th ranked scoring defense. So top
Even
5
better.
in offense and defense this year.
Even better.
Is it my turn?
Go ahead, sir.
Give me one.
I'm going with that boy, Kentucky's finest. I'm not talking about Jack Harlow, man. Hold up. I'm geeking right now because I got my microphone. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound great, sir.
Perfect. All right. I'm talking about that boy, and I'm not talking about Jack Harlow. I'm talking about that boy, Ray Davis. That boy had 221 in the first half against Florida. They was whooping on them boys. Mark Stoops got them boys going crazy down there in blue. But he finished the game with 26 carries for 280, 1 catch, 9 touchdowns, scored the first 2 touchdowns of the game, whooped on them boys from Florida. And this week they got Georgia. So we going to see what how they really coming. You know what I mean? Everybody was talking about Kentucky as being a blue blood program trying to come back, trying to actually prove something down there. They're always like a middle of the pack team, like a high tier, like not high tier, but like a 4 or 5 team in SEC. So
mid,
like mid to high. So like seeing them actually produce some shit is actually good. So, but Ray Davis did his thing. I will hope to see him do it again against Georgia this weekend. We don't know, big test, but he definitely popped off 221 in the first half. Hold up. He had like 180 in the first quarter. Like, let's start there and then go from there. So, as you can see, he a dog. So that he got mine this week for sure.
I think I might see something to exploit for, gambling purposes. Hey, Kentucky, I watched the Auburn-Georgia game last week. Now, Georgia won. They are ranked number 1 in the nation. But they were susceptible to the run. Hey, so that's all I'm going to say. If you want to take Kentucky spread, I don't know what it's at right now. I think Kentucky covers. I think Kentucky covers against Georgia.
Melvin, so basically you're just saying that you think they're going to outplay Georgia for the most part. I lose.
I said
you to say that they cover and you don't know the spread, you think they're going to come ball, nigga. I said they're going to come ball.
Listen, bro, did y'all watch the game before y'all say anything?
Yes. No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like,
listen, Auburn ran up and down the field on them boys.
Yep.
Auburn ran up and down the field on them boys. I'm not saying Kentucky's gonna win, but it ain't gonna be
14 and a half. 14 and a half is the spread.
Hey, that's all I'm saying, bro.
I'm gonna do mine in a second. Hold on.
That's all.
And Auburn kept it close too, so he's not like you're wrong because they did keep it close.
I don't. Again, that might be something to exploit if you want to buy a couple more points. Maybe 18 and a half, parlay it with something else. Take the under, take the over. I think if Kentucky play a little keep away from them Georgia boys, maybe get it.
Do that. You got the RPB to do it, to play keep away.
Craziest things have happened. That's all I'm saying.
All right, then it's your turn, Big Melly. Smelly man.
All right.
Give me one.
I don't have a college team, but I talked about this guy already when I wanted to touch on Colorado. Omarion Miller. I briefly mentioned him, but Omarion Miller came in the game and took care of business when his name was called. They was flat. They didn't have nothing going. They throw him in the game, and it was instant offense. Off the jump, off the dribble. He get in the game, averaging 20. His average was 28 yards. He got in there, got busy. 7 receptions, 196 yards in a tud.
Balling.
Then the catches he made they was dog ass catches. It wasn't all deep balls.
These contested catches, he breaking tackles, he running away from people. So when you cut on that Colorado tape, if you're from last week. Wait till number 14 get in the game and he start turning up on them boys. This USC. This is a team that can make the playoff.
Yeah.
So it ain't like it was no fluke stuff.
Man.
Them was they starting DBs out there, and he was
a real player.
He was handling his business.
He was playing against their best DB too. He was matched up with them.
Single-handedly brought the game back within reach for real.
Helmet sticker, Omarion Miller. That's all I got to say. I don't have no teams. I liked how Ole Miss played. I liked how Auburn played against Georgia, and Michigan dominated, but I couldn't stand to watch any longer than the first half because Nebraska was so terrible. I was falling asleep.
I was just about to say, can I give you another team? And I was going to say Michigan because this was the best team they played all year, and they had their best game of the year. And I was telling people, there's a lot of Michigan haters where I'm from. I'm from Lansing, right? So naturally, everybody here is a Sparty fan. There's actually more Michigan fans than you think. But everyone's like, Michigan's trash. They're not covering no spreads this year. All they've done is absolutely dominate everybody that was put in front of them. And what you got to realize is Harbaugh wasn't even there for most of those games.
Yeah.
And I told y'all, I can tell Harbaugh is back when I was watching this game because the guys play with more urgency. Roman Wilson made one of the top catches of the year. I mean, the helmet catch 2.0, right? Like Tyreek went off his own helmet. Roman went off the defender's helmet.
Yeah, he took that off the back of his neck hairs.
Put dog in a Michigan is really like, this is what they did last year too. They get into mid-season form, and it starts with their defense and running the ball, and everything just clicking on all cylinders. So I'll just take an extra little helmet sticker and put it on that block M, if you don't mind.
Yeah, and then besides that point too, because I got to definitely add one, because the reason I even want to get this team a helmet sticker is because they blew my parlay. Let's put that out there first. But Baylor coming back from 28 points down.
Yep.
They was done. They was done, bro. UCF firing on all cylinders, bro. Mind you, UCF didn't have a starting quarterback. I'll just put that out there. But Baylor has been trash all year. At the end of the day. Them boys came back from 28 points down and took the lead with, I think I want to say 45 seconds left, and then got to stop on defense to secure the dub. Shout out to them boys from Baylor, man. I know them boys been going through the up and downs, but that should give you some hope that at least them niggas got a competitive team, like, because they could have laid down. Because I think I texted y'all first quarter, it was like 21 all. I'm like, yeah, this game over. I
believe you said Baylor needs to play in the Sun Belt or something like that.
I definitely said them boy after that first week. Take their ass. They still need to take their ass to the Sun Belt, but no, they can go to the American now. They can go to the American.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They can go to the American now. They decent.
I got some to Chad's point about Harbaugh being back and noticing. We had this conversation, but we was talking about Dan Campbell and the Lions and Ben Johnson taking head coaching positions. I said a head coach has to manage a game and manage people. Now, coordinators is coordinators. They're great. They're good at what they do. Hats off to them. Somebody got to do it. If you're doing a great job, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Chad. You're a coordinator. But that don't always translate to being a head coach, bro. So when you say Harbaugh back, that's, hey, do we really want to call that? No, I'm calling this. Who in there? Get him out of there. Put him in. Let me get these boys riled up. Your dog back. You came to play for Harbaugh. You know how it is in college. Yeah, college, you pick your coach. You came there to play for Harbaugh. You didn't come to get coached by Mike Hart in game 3 or something randomly. I know that's your running back coach. You love him, but your DN ain't come to play for Mike Hart. You came to play for Harbaugh, and you don't know what kind of juice he giving them boys before the game. You know, getting them hype. So that's my little bookend. My little put a stamp on that, and that's the end of that.
And for y'all at home, it's like if your uncle babysitting you or something, or maybe your older cousins babysitting you, and then
really
dad comes home. Dad really back, daddy though. Harbaugh step back on that field. We like, yeah, dad back, man. Dad back. Go ahead,
back in the grocery store.
Yeah, go ahead, CeeLo.
Man, my bad. I got 6 kids and stuff. So we sliding back to Kentucky. I wanted to piggyback off Mike, but I had a little incident. We sliding back to Kentucky. Look, man, Detroit guy. Y'all don't even know who it is. Came out of Redford Union. Feel me? Big 3-1-3 offensive lineman Jeremy Flax, rocking 77 out there opening up holes. Highest graded offensive lineman this week. So that's going to be a good matchup against that Georgia defense. It's going to be good scout film. See how he really do up against some real comp because them Florida defensive linemen, lazy, don't get no push. I think he had like 5 pancakes, bro. He was rolling dudes. Jeez. So living up to the name, right? You see Trench's Guru down there. Going to double back. We with the big boys down in James Madison, the Dukes. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Another helmet sticker. Dude named Jalen Green, defensive end, kind of linebacker, like a hybrid. Cuz had 3 sacks, 3 TFLs, and something that don't go on the stat book. Tipped a pass. That was a tip pick 6. Hey, man.
Tough.
James Madison, if y'all tapped into the pod, that's been one of my biggest money makers for college football. Taking a spread, taking a money line.
The boys are gonna play.
Rock with James Madison. They kind of like they don't score as much, but to me, they're like last year's Coastal Carolina. For gambling purposes. Like those dudes are put together. They can score, they can defend. And they know how to close out their opponent.
I like that.
Nice.
And then my last helmet sticker, I don't even got to look at my notes for this one. I memorized this one. Cuz name is, I think is Jalen. Wait, let me look at my notes. No. Jalen Rayner. I was about to say Jalen Naylor, but you already know it's Speedy Naylor. Yeah. So Jalen Rayner, true freshman. Arkansas State. Look, man, some wanted them to be voted for the quarterback of the week, but because of TV purposes, don't get much media. Arkansas State played UMass. UMass is trash. Sorry, Coach Kasula. That's my dog, though. Yeah, bro. Kid, true freshman, came out there through 6 touchdowns, right? 80% of his completions, 383 in the air. 35 on the ground.
Sheesh.
Solid day, man.
You know what I'm saying? I just had to shout that out, bro. I'm just kind of giving the small schools, except for Kentucky. They're not small, but they're not historically known for football. Right? Yeah, they're known for basketball. So shout out some up and coming heat for football with Kentucky. Right?
Yeah.
Gotta give another shout out, like for a team wise, bro. I just gotta give Louisville a shout out.
Yeah.
Sticking in Kentucky, bro. They banging in the ACC.
They banging.
And they got a big one. They got a big one this week.
Yeah, well, they do.
I think they got Notre Dame this week, correct? I think they got Notre Dame this week. But yeah, that's a big matchup.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they pop Notre Dame though.
I would not be surprised if Jeff Brown go out there and get that dub.
I would not be surprised.
I would not be surprised one bit.
Notre Dame keeping it too close for my liking. My liking. I don't even like them boys.
And they play good defense, though. I mean, Riley Leonard's a dog at Duke, and they had a good matchup. But I'm going to give out my last helmet sticker. I'm going to stay in that same vein as Caleb talking about quarterbacks here. Hotty toddy. I don't know if y'all watched Ole Miss and LSU. If you didn't, come up under your rock, baby.
They dart.
Jackson, hot dot dart.
He hurdling folks.
Had a day. I'm talking about 390, 4 tutties, 50 rushing, add another tutty, 5 total tutties. They outscored LSU 21-7 in the fourth quarter. Jackson Dart, right when they needed him, that boy Dart, he breaks a 25-yard run, hurdles a dude, last play of the third quarter, and you just seeing Ole Miss ignited, bro. And they went down and they ended up punching that in, making it a close game. Now, it's 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and it's money time. This is where you get paid. This is when you make your name. And what does he do? Leads him right down the field, scores, gets ball back, scores again. It's like, bro, Jackson Dart, when you needed him, was on point all night long. From the word go, he was on point. And you got to have somebody make this type of performance if you're going to knock off a top-tier team like LSU. Because a lot of people didn't give Ole Miss much of a chance after losing to Bama. They're like, oh, yeah, LSU about to watch them boys. Nope. That boy Dart had a day. So shout out Jackson Dart, man. Great performance.
Yeah, that boy, dog, he had the Kratos eye black on.
Yeah, Ole Miss rocking, bro.
Rocking.
Yes, sir. They came out. They came out in the Powder Blues. Oh, they came to play. But you know,
sir.
what's boy Lane Kiffin? Lane Kiffin, that's the head coach, right?
Yes, sir.
He be looking stressed on that side. Hey, bro, he about to have a stroke. Somebody need to get that boy. He need a Xanax or something, bro.
He's a dog ass recruiter, though.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Like, hey, come to the set. Come to the set.
His composure on the sideline, like, questionable.
It's because he be talking so much trash, man. Like,
because he gotta back that shit up. He be talking crazy, bro.
He be having to back it up, bro.
Didn't Lil Wayne have a bar about Lane Kiffin?
He probably did, bro. Bro be going crazy.
Here we go.
I wouldn't doubt
talk shit like Lane Kiffin. I don't know.
You know what's even crazier though?
What?
Jackson Dart, man, starting quarterback. It was an open competition over the spring and the summer, bro. Because they got Spencer Sanders, and I forgot who else they got. But if Jackson Dart go down, Miss got some quarterbacks.
They're fine.
They're fine.
They're fine.
They're decent. Like they gonna keep rolling. We ain't even seen the other two boys get out there. So, Miss, that's a sneaky team. I would love for them to get over the hump, but it is what it is. They did beat LSU this week.
Yeah,
but can't stop nobody.
Is LSU really that good? Because their defense is.
Their receiving core is elite still.
Yeah, they
receiving core is great. Did we talk about how LSU is still a top 25 team with 2 losses?
Yep.
They can bang with anybody.
Are they not in your opinion?
I mean, they can score with anybody, but
they are in mine.
No.
I still think LSU. I don't think there's 24, 25 teams in the country better than LSU.
I don't
know.
I mean, they took a couple slugs, but like, look who they lost to. They lost to Florida State, right?
Playoff team.
A week 1 matchup, probably playoff team, first in the ACC right now, and they also lost to an Ole Miss team who can score with anybody. And any given night, you're at Ole Miss on the road, night game. Like, come on, man. I'm not mad at that L. Like, I'm still not going. Just because they got 2 losses, I'm not going to say there's 25 teams better than them in the country.
The Florida State loss looked worse than the Ole Miss loss.
SEC bias.
The Florida State loss looked way
Stars
worse.
matter.
Name 25 teams better than them.
Stars matter.
Name 25 teams better than them.
No, nigga.
Go ahead.
But you can't.
All right, thank you.
I can.
Thank you.
That's a waste of time, bro. We're on a short.
Ain't nobody.
We ain't got no time limit. We ain't got
I got a time limit. I got a dip. I got a flight to catch.
Exactly. Nigga.
Hey, bro.
Sorry.
But
sorry to our viewers.
Yes.
We gonna get that list off your ass.
We're gonna get that list out.
I'll bail you out. I'll bail you out, Caleb, because I don't got time.
Appreciate it.
Y'all got any bets?
Though. I'll beat both of them niggas.
All you gotta do is name 25, bro. We good.
I come in peace.
There you go. I just named 25.
Hey, bro. So y'all got anything to exploit for college football?
Oh yeah, going forward.
Just for gambling purposes.
Oh, for gambling purposes? Yeah, but I'm done with them kids. Y'all go. Y'all got it.
I'll just tell you this one thing. Like I said earlier, be wary of the Sooners this weekend. Don't just go in there blind betting Texas, bro. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you to take Oklahoma money line. I'm not telling you that I'm not taking Oklahoma money line, but be wary, man. They just beat up on a Kansas team, a Kansas team without their starting quarterback.
That game was close.
Be careful.
For the majority of the game, it was close.
That's how I feel about Georgia against Kentucky, bro.
The game was close, bro. It was close as hell at the beginning. And they didn't. It was close, and they didn't have a starting quarterback, and it was close.
Yep.
So,
bro, 27-20 with Peyton Thorne at quarterback.
I nigga try to redeem himself.
Jeez.
I ain't gonna lie.
Peyton Thorne almost beat the back-to-back national champions. He was within 7.
Bro, he would have beat them niggas, bro. I told y'all, bro.
Hey, CeeLo, I got a quick question for you.
What?
Bama coming to College Station this weekend.
I was
already
about to give that. That's what I was going into next.
Okay.
He said anything. Washington State is plus money right now, dude, and they're number 13 in the country.
What they playing?
UCLA, bro. I watched UCLA play.
They about to beat them.
I watched the brakes off UCLA.
go ahead and bang that money line while you still can, because it's plus money. There's no injuries.
Quarterback.
Right, bro. So that's one. Free game, free money.
Free money.
Hey, tag me 111 boost, free money. Look,
there you go.
And as far as my guys down in College Station, my second bandwagon, really my first this year, because we all know what's going on at East Lansing. Dude,
you pick the number, man. Call it.
This Texas A&M team is better than the team that beat Bama 2 years ago.
Agreed.
You right.
And with that being said, I'm banging that money line because they had the crib. What you mean, bro? Sorry, I don't think Bama defense all the way there yet, bro.
So how do you feel about Tim? You starting a backup quarterback though with Max Johnson because Connor Weigman's out. Do you think that matters?
Bro, dude, the backup was better than Weigman, and I was reading some articles over the summer that was saying that Weigman was supposed to be like a Heisman candidate and all this stuff, and I never saw it, bro. Like going back and looking at his highlights, I never saw it. Like dude is stiff.
He's a 5-star. That's why
it seemed like he don't know when to run. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I understand he's like one of those pocket passing QBs, but like the opportunities to run and get yards for your team, he sits there, he throws a pick, whatever it is, dude. I just don't see it. So I always kind of thought, like, I paid attention to their little spring ball, all of that stuff. I thought the backups were better for the team than the current starter that's now out. So I think Texas A&M got defense right now. They can play defense. Their defense can hold up. It's just going to be a matter of if the offense can get rolling and stay rolling. Yes, if they can't get rolling, then I'm only going to see Texas. I'm going to see Texas A&M defense get worn down. They offense got to be able to stay on the field, have some long drives, keep the ball out of Jalen Milroe's hands, because we've seen what he can do. And I think Saban is starting to trust him and get him out of his shell. I don't even think bro was really in a shell. I just think Saban had a shell on bro. I don't even think bro had his own shell. I think Saban was putting a shell on Milroe to not let him do what he want to do.
I'm going to give you a peek behind the curtain with that real quick. I know we're trying to move on, Melly. I'm sorry. But the problem with what was going down at Bama is I'm all out of whack. Anyway, Tommy Rees was trying to run his offense still, right? Like Tommy Rees was trying to run his own offense, the offense that he helped bring over from Notre Dame. And now that he's seen that Tyler Buckner is not the guy, even though that was his preferred guy, Saban didn't let that happen. Now that they're back to Jalen Milroe, they're forced to build an offense around Milroe, which is why Alabama is going to look a lot better going forward.
I'm going to give you a great example.
You can't just try to run your offense. You got to build it around your players, your scheme. And now that they're finally doing that, I think Bama rolls.
Example of why he looked like how he looked. Joe Milton at Michigan.
Yeah,
it's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
It was.
It's the same shit, bro. Tell me it's not.
No, it was.
It's the same shit. You got an athletic ass quarterback.
I don't care that much.
Bro, hey, I'm just saying it's the same shit, bro. So now that he got the keys, man, he doing his thing. That just either here nor there. Now, if you want to transfer and come to East Lansing, he'll gladly take him.
I don't think it's gonna be no better, bro, because somebody's still gonna be trying to run their offense. You gotta have a coach that's gonna scheme you up to what they got going on. And I know we're about to go to the NFL, but this is an example of Anthony Richardson got drafted to the Colts. They had Shane Steichen. Shane Steichen had Jalen Hurts.
Exactly.
He already had a Hellcat. Now you get a Hellcat in blue, nigga. So that's all it is. You get these. You get these coordinators. Like I said, we're gonna go back to guys who's supposed to be head coaches and dudes who was coordinators. He don't want to coordinate around the player. He want to run his, like to Chad's point, is a great point. He's running it to what he wants to run, not to what Joe Milton runs best. When Denard Robinson was in Michigan, I'm gonna keep giving you an example. When Denard Robinson was at Michigan, what they was running, stuff that worked for Denard Robinson. They weren't out there trying to run no super air raid offense.
First
they running
take Forcier bullshit.
Like we gonna get out here. We gonna get him. We gonna get him in space. We gonna get him in space. We gonna run QB draw. We gonna run around the field. We gonna take deep shots. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna make him have to read and do all of this stuff. This college ball, you got probably the fastest, most athletic player on the field behind center, and you want to make him read the defense for what? He don't got to read the defense right now. Just go out there and be better than everybody.
Well, last point to that, Melly. Sorry, I just got to take a little heat off Tommy Rees because I don't want to blame him for that, right? That's just a natural progression. This is the thing, though. Tommy Rees also has to be comfortable in what he's calling, right? He has a certain mentality on how he wants to call a game. It's not as easy to just be like, all right, let me just abandon everything I know and we're going to do everything this way. Now, they were in a QB battle. Yeah. So at the beginning of the year, it made sense for him to still be wanting to run his stuff and wanting Jalen Milroe to execute it, which he did pretty all right, but like the coach has to get comfortable too, not just the player getting comfortable in the system. The coach has to get comfortable in changing, going against what he does, what he knows. You know what I mean? It ain't just gonna happen overnight. So I don't want to just blame Tommy Rees for it, but that is what happened. Like he came around.
You would think you would put your player in the best position to succeed.
Like, that wasn't his player though. It was a two-headed monster.
Yeah. But I say that to say, when you playing sports, you don't want to be thinking when you playing. You just want to react and play ball, especially at quarterback. I know you got to think, but you should be able to just see it, call the play, process it, and go. Not be trying to not mess up because you head-to-head with Buckner and all this other stuff. I'm not even talking about Tommy Rees no more, but I'm like, just like the mentality of what's going on and why two quarterback systems don't even work, or you in a QB battle and the third string quarterback getting in the game. That's just dysfunction.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dysfunction.
Yeah.
Let's go to the big boys.
To the league.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, Daddy. Let's get it.
Pause. Yeah, man. My first player. I ain't got the thing up no more. I'm going to let you go, Chaz.
All right, Mike, I got a question for you.
What's good?
Since 2022, last season, who's leading the league in interceptions?
Are you talking
Prescott?
about
I'm talking about defensive players.
Defensive players of what team?
Diggs. In the league. Who's leading the league? Diggs. That's a good guess. Hilo, what about you, Mike?
I was about to say them boys. It's
Diggs' team. It's Diggs' teammate. It's Deron Bland. True rookie last year. He had 5. This year, he has 3 already. All right. Dang. Now, why is this significant, you ask? Because Trayvon Diggs, who's leading the league in picks since 2021 to this date, has been replaced by the guy who's leading the league in picks from 2022 to this date. It's not much of a drop-off when I watch Deron Bland opposed to Trayvon Diggs, besides the fact that Bland is not going to be as aggressive and he's not going to get burnt deep as much because he's not going to try to come down on everything and pick everything off, but he's going to let the game come to him. So my player of the week, helmet sticker, goes to none other than Deron Bland. He had 2 picks this week. One was a pick 6. He had 3 PBUs. I mean, the boy just balled. He completely sealed the game before halftime with a pick 6 against Mac Jones. We're in good hands in Dallas, man. You see that? We're all right. We're going to be fine. Deron Bland is a slot corner who is now playing outside because Diggs is gone, and he's excelling and he's playing phenomenal. So shout out Deron Bland. There we go.
Yeah, man. I wanted to give the whole spiel first before I gave my player. I had my player, but I want to read his full stats. And this guy played last night, and we talked about him in the draft episode. Cornerback coming out of Illinois, rookie Devin Witherspoon. Jump off the screen.
Absolutely.
He tackling. Some of the tackles is questionable because he's tackling with his head down. Keep your head up. You got to see what you hit. Yeah. I don't want you going too soon, but I want you healthy. I want you healthy, bro. So he not, corners don't like to tackle. He coming up. He hitting you with his chest. Hey, man. He ain't scared to tackle. He ain't scared of nobody. The boy had a sack. He had a pick 6. PBU, 7 tackles.
Hey, yes, sir. That pick 6. Shout that out again.
Pick 6.
Let's go.
Hit on the 111 play. Slid for a pick 6. 2 sacks. A part of the 11 sacks that Seattle had as a defense.
He could have had 3 of them bitches. Could have
Check it out.
Yeah,
that's my helmet sticker, man. Devin Witherspoon. If you watching, I know Seattle's in the same conference as these boys, but they got something cooking on that defense, and they got some guys over there. They get overshadowed because the Niners in that division, but Seattle is for real, and them DBs is for real. Tariq Woolen on the other side, who was an outstanding rookie last year. So check them out.
Watch out, Melly. Don't let Seattle sneak one on y'all. They sneak one. It might be a new champion in the NFC West. Hold on.
Right,
I mean, it was a rivalry when
sneak
Legion of Boom was there.
Hey, I'm gonna change the game up. Y'all doing helmet stickers? I'm doing helmet demotions, nigga. That's what y'all. I'm sorry. 2 weeks in a row.
You're doing helmet slaps. Nigga.
I'm doing helmet up downs. Look, 2 weeks in a row, bro. This felon, Darren Jaquan Waller, whatever you want to call it, this thief, because he just legalized robbery in New York. He is terrible. I'm gonna give you. I don't even got to give you the stats. Let's look at his gear. If y'all watched the game last night, the Giants had on blue jerseys, white pants, blue socks. Do you know what color cleats he had on, Chaz?
Was he wearing purple?
He was wearing some black ass cleats.
Oh my!
What do you know what kind of socks he had on, Chaz?
Nah,
he had on ankle socks. You couldn't even see his socks. He was wearing ankle socks. Let's deep dive into the mind of a maniac.
The psyche.
Let's deep dive into the mind of a maniac right now, bro. We talking about a guy who they brought in to potentially help Daniel Jones out, who they just paid all this money, and he can't even block nobody. Let's think.
He ain't want to win.
Daboll already balled, and if he wasn't balled, he'd be going bald because of number 12. He is terrible tagging. Make this short right now. Darren Waller, you and Chase Claypool are the same people. Y'all suck. I don't care. You can see me about it. You're terrible, bro. I'm over it. Bro. I'm tired of watching a Giants game and having hope for Daniel Jones, and Darren Waller is in the game doing nothing. He's robbing them. Like, that's crazy. Like, he's literally like, what the fuck is going on in New York, bro?
Hey, do you think Darren Waller would be better if he went back to like number 80 something? Because that number 12 is pissing me off.
I think Darren Waller will be better in the Arena League, if I'm being honest, because he can do whatever the fuck you want to do there. He's XFL material to me. If I'm being frank, he ain't out there doing the lick of nothing. I'm telling you, bro. TJ Hawkinson, even when he ain't open, you still throwing him the ball. You're not even confident enough if Darren Waller isn't open to throw him the ball. That's not on, like, they was talking like because they was trying to say, well, Daniel. Hold on, bro. Daniel Jones was getting whooped on in the pocket. I feel you.
So how he gonna get the ball, bro? Hold on. You know what? I'll let you go. I'll let you get it off your chest,
Daniel Jones
bro.
is getting whooped on in the pocket.
I'll let you get it off your chest.
That's fair.
But I'm not about to defend him, bro. Let me go, bro.
No, because
bro, this nigga going for a minute about Darren Waller. Calm down.
No, I'm not calming down for nothing, bro. Because why did Matt Breida have 5 catches, bro, and Darren Waller only had 1? What's going on, bro?
Did you watch the game?
I did. And he wasn't.
How is he gonna get the ball?
Bro, no, bro. Stop trying to shoot that man some bail, bro.
I'm not shooting him no bail, bro. I don't care that much. But you going on about Darren
if
Waller?
y'all believe in him so much,
I don't believe in Darren.
What, bro? Been on my ban list. Come on, bro.
I don't care. I don't care that much. He's not gonna get the ball. He's not gonna get the ball. Why? Because they got a patchwork O line. Daniel Jones is not gonna get the ball to them. Whenever he do got a chance to get the ball to him, he got less than a second. You at least get 2 seconds in the pocket. He don't got a second before you running.
That shit just made my head hurt.
You just yelled about him getting the ball. You know he got to pass the ball to him.
Bro, let's check the stats from last night, bro. Let's check the stats from last night, please. Because, hold up. Let's go player stats. Let's go to the Giants. Come on. Daniel Jones, who had catches? Wan'Dale Robinson, 5 catches. Isaiah Hodges, 3 catches. Darius Slayton, 2 catches. Darren Waller, 3 catches. I did watch the game.
We watched the game together.
We did watch the game together. You mean to tell me this is supposed to be a number 1 target and he not doing nothing? Well, I don't care. Wan'Dale Robinson had 5 catches.
He got 3 targets and he has 3 catches.
This season?
What are you saying?
Do you want
no,
to pass the
for
ball to
yesterday's
himself?
game.
Bro, all right.
He had 3 targets and he had 3 catches.
Since
I
y'all
don't.
love him
Nobody
y'all
likes
put him on
Darren
your
Waller,
fantasy
bro.
team? Since
I
y'all
just
gonna
want you
stand
to make it
behind him.
make sense, bro.
Look,
I'm making it make sense. He's terrible.
He had 3 targets and he had 3 catches.
Bro, all right.
That's 100%.
You preach it to the choir, bro.
Bullshit. Y'all know he trash.
But who is you trying to convince?
Okay.
Bro, I'm telling you.
So
bro,
in total for the season, he had 15 catches on 23 targets. That's a passing grade.
That is not a bro. He is terrible. We watched, bro. He's terrible. He's terrible. We seen this shit. You said it yourself, bro. He's terrible.
I didn't say he was terrible, but I did say I'm not putting him on another slip because look at the offensive line, bro.
Yeah.
He can't get any more targets than 3.
The only good game he had.
That ain't his fault.
You know who it was against? The Cardinals. Every time that they play a real defense, he's nowhere to be fucking found.
Bro, what did Darren Waller do to you, bro?
He
must have blew a parlay, bro. CeeLo, who your hummus sticker, bro? That nigga Darren Waller must have blew somebody parlay.
He blew mine, but I ain't gonna go on a rant about it because it wasn't his fault.
Taggy.
Right. Daniel Jones was getting touched every way he never wanted to be last night.
He got sacked 11 times.
Definitely.
Look, dude, don't cancel me for this. But last night would have been a gay man's dream. The way they was touching Daniel Jones. Look, it was an LGBTQ party in the pocket last night.
The best drive they had when Daniel Jones did have time, he threw a pick 6.
He definitely threw a pick.
Yeah. And you know who was open?
Darren Waller.
Mm-hmm.
Was he gonna catch it?
So
was he gonna catch it?
So I want you to know
he was 100%.
Who was throwing the ball to who?
I don't give a fuck, bro. Fuck Darren Waller.
All
right. We understand, bro. We accept your hatred to Darren Waller.
Him and Chase Claypool, they own that. It's their fault this season.
We all have a sticker, CeeLo.
Look, man, we slide down to the AFC South with it. Rookie of the month, Houston Texans quarterback C.J. Stroud. My dog, Cole Ridge. Come on, man.
Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch Dorito.
Look, Chaz. I've been waiting to say this on the pod because you know what?
About my Lord and Savior CJ? My dog?
It was a few episodes ago, before the season started, we was chopping it up. He said something like, who going to have more passing touchdowns, CJ or Dak? Mm-hmm. Like, all right, let's make a little friendly wager on it. I said, bet.
Mm-hmm. Are you keeping track? What's the tally?
Hey, and we also said,
what's the count?
We also said that
I don't know. Honestly, I forgot about
it. No. Let me finish though. We also said you said that CJ was gonna have more picks than Dak. It's only week 4.
Mm-hmm.
But let's count it up. Right now, CJ.
Ain't it like 1-0? Why are we taking a victory lap after week 4?
Look, bro. Can he play some
football?
Look,
ball? CJ ball?
Dak has
plenty of my 2 favorite quarterbacks in the league. Let them ball.
Oh my God! Don't ever say that again. Ugh.
Let them have a chance.
I vividly remember.
What did CJ do this week?
I vividly remember calling CJ Stroud Brian Greasy. That's all I remember.
306 in the air, 2 tuds, bro. First rookie quarterback to do that since the merger in 1970. Yes, sir.
I'll say that one more time.
306 in the air against the Pittsburgh Steelers. He actually did not get sacked last week. No sacks. Didn't take 1 sack.
None.
Didn't lose a fumble. Didn't throw an interception. Very clean game from CJ.
Hey, I want to go on the record
2 tuds, bro.
To when it was just me and Chaz on the podcast. I told y'all he was going to be competing with Trevor Lawrence for being the best quarterback in the division.
Yeah,
I told you also, but
no, you wasn't on the podcast though. It ain't on wax. It's on there.
No, I watched it.
I told you
because both of y'all said that Houston was gonna finish last.
Yeah,
yes, we did.
No, that's not
that.
I said what
They
I
still
said.
are.
I'm
They
talking
still
about.
are.
I'm talking
They
about
already lost to the
CJ.
coach, nigga.
No,
They already lost to the coach.
I'm talking about CJ. I
They
don't
beat
damn
the
damn
Jags.
the
You think
Texans.
they're going
I
to beat the
don't care.
Jags again?
no,
They're not going to beat the Jags again.
absolutely. Yes, they are.
They're not about to go beat Mike Vrabel in Tennessee.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Wager, friendly wager, whatever I bet on CJ and Dak who gonna have more tutties. Let's bet that back.
No, because I need to receive
All right,
what
that's
I'm
what I thought.
owed.
That's
I
what I
need to
thought.
receive what I'm owed, and then
You're
I'll
not
let
owed
you know if I want.
anything.
Yes, I am, and then I'll let you know if I want to bet it back.
What's your team,
Because
Chaz?
more than likely I will.
You know what? We're gonna stay in the South, but we're gonna go to the other side. We're going to the NFC South, man. Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield, them guys, right? The defense still here. Chris Godwin's still here, and so is Mike Evans. You know, he had a quieter day yesterday, but Tampa Bay beat NOLA 26-9. Baker is 25 for 32, 3 tutties, only 1 pick, right? So the Bucks take sole possession of first place in the South yesterday with that win in NOLA. Love to see it because I sat here and I didn't feel great about New Orleans and I didn't feel great about Tampa. But one thing I did say is Tampa's not a bad team. And if Baker can take care of the football and, you know, they can support him, they'll be fine. They'll be a good team. And it's all panning out just that way. So shout out to Tampa Bay. That's my team. Dallas and Tampa Bay. I'll talk about Dallas a little bit more later. But shout out Tampa Bay. First place in the South right now, man.
We going out west.
Was Tom Brady the issue? Is Baker better than Tom?
It was Giselle's fault.
Definitely was Giselle's fault.
We going out west, man, to them Android Chargers. Now, we got a history with the Chargers on this podcast about me being tough on them. Now, because they underachieved.
Thoughts movement. Okay.
I'm hard on the Android Chargers, bro, because that was actually the Chargers this week. Because they handle business. Khalil Mack 6 sacks. Justin Herbert with the injured finger, he, you know what I'm saying, held it down. And they slid for Jay Herbo, man. He got knocked out the game by Tillery, a former Charger.
Jerry.
Yeah, and they slid for bro, handled that business, got out of Vegas, you know. I don't know what's going on in Vegas for Josh McDaniels and them boys, but
they ain't got their quarterback right now.
I mean, I don't think it would have mattered yesterday.
That game was close with Aiden O'Connell, bro.
I mean,
I'm not mad though because they covered spread, and I had them to cover plus 9.5.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They kept it close, bro. With Aiden O'Connell.
I just like how they finished the game. That's what I say. They finished the game. They got a history of not finishing games. So
True.
Them finishing, they get my team because I've seen a lot of foldery this weekend.
A lot of foldery. If I'm
Talk to me, Mike. You got another one?
A team?
Yeah, let me get a team, bro.
If we going teams, I'm going to Bussy County GDs.
Oh yeah,
in the 111 fantasy league, we on the 3-0 win streak, buddy.
Nice.
Yeah, we on the 3-0 win streak. Now everybody's listening. They was talking crazy about the GDs until they came to Bussy County and got whooped on.
Bro,
like Daniel Jones did.
Oh my god!
Did you win yesterday? Did you win this week?
I did.
I thought. Yeah, he win. He quiet as hell. He win. Y'all gonna come to the GD scrim in a couple weeks. Don't even matter, cuz. But look, I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. One of my favorite teams to watch all year. Again, I've been saying Lamar's gonna have an MVP type year. Baltimore looks good. Now, again, they played the Browns team that didn't have a quarterback, but they also played one of the top defenses in the league too. Yep. And Lamar showed you he can be Lamar. He had 2 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, and he didn't have Odell or Rashad either. And he playing with Melvin Gordon in the backfield. So you know he out there again, like he is every year, playing by his damn self. So again, Baltimore looks really good up north because just like you said, Chaz, they be banging it out up north. Every game that they play be grimy as hell. It's not easy up there. So for him to beat a divisional opponent makes it look good. They already beat the Bengals.
Hey, should the Ravens grab?
They got Pittsburgh this week too. Pittsburgh coming up this week,
and they ain't got Kenny Pickett. So And even if they did, it wouldn't have mattered. So it wouldn't have mattered. So Baltimore is my team of the week. Them boys doing their thing out there, bro. So keep it going. You said what you was going to say, Mo?
Oh, I was going to say, should they grab Fournette? Grab Leonard Fournette.
I think he fits their scheme. Yes. The question is though, you know what they gonna ask is he in shape? I believe he in shape, but everybody used to be on that with him, but he fits their scheme. Like as opposed to what they used to run, they always needed like a power back. Gus Edwards was always like the perfect back, bro, because he a bruiser. So with this spread offense with Ty Monken, you don't know what you're gonna get.
But Gus kind of sweet though. I don't like Gus.
You don't like Gus?
He kind of sweet this year. He not. It's not the same Gus.
It's not the same.
I think it's just because of injuries, but he's not the same Gus this year.
So honestly, yeah. Well, yeah. Like at that point, yeah, I would grab Leonard for that thing. Who you playing with? Huh?
They're saying he out of shape, but I'm like, he can get
they are. That's what I'm saying. Like, if that's what
Fat Lenny.
Fat Lenny, a dog.
But who else you gonna grab? Moving. Like, who else you gonna grab though? Unless you trade for somebody.
Philip Lindsay.
They need to trade.
Yeah.
Need to trade for AJ Dillon. They need to trade for AJ Dillon.
Because they never know when Aaron Jones gonna be there, so they need to keep Buka. They need to keep Buka Dillon in a house just in case.
Aaron Jones
what they need to do is trade because Jonathan Taylor.
I was just gonna say that
coming back. Trade for bro, or trade for Zach Moss.
Pieces, though. You're gonna drop some
pieces.
Grab
Zach Moss. Let Jonathan Taylor stay. I want to go.
Yeah, they don't need no bell cow, bro.
Yeah,
but it helps the offense out.
It helps the offense. It helps the offense out for sure. But if you don't want to give up a ton to get a running back who you had a running back you drafted,
but you're gonna need one going down.
His
the
ankle
stretch,
fell off. His ankle
you're gonna need one. You're gonna need one going down the stretch because they good now. But I'm just saying, like, who would that back be? Because you got Kenyon Drake and Melvin Gordon out there. You stress, my nigga. Like, you looking like them niggas fell into a starting spot. Like, them niggas are happily there. So
I'll tell you what, somebody who from their division is down south collecting dust, and that's Dearness Johnson. Dearness.
Definitely collecting dust.
He down there collecting dust.
But to a point, he better than Justice Hill. But they already
he is. He most definitely.
But they already got Hill. They already got Hill out there.
Yeah.
Who else out there, bro?
Get Cam Akers.
They get traded twice in 1 year. Is that even legal?
Not even legal. Fuck it. Get Saquon. They ain't trying to pay his ass no way.
They can try and get Gibby off the Commanders.
Definitely can get Gibby.
They can get Gibby. That'd be a good pickup. That'd be a great pickup. But who would you trade for him? Roquan Smith.
Something that they need.
Roquan.
Isaiah Likely.
Likely.
Facts.
They'll probably get rid of Patrick Queen or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. They don't need Quinn.
They don't need Queen. They don't want to pay Queen next year anyway, so might as well go ahead and get rid of him now.
Exactly. So, again, them boys look good. Cincinnati looks terrible. I don't know what the fuck going on up there in Cincinnati. That shit.
Man. Jamar Chase frustrated.
I'm always fucking up. We know, nigga.
We know you're always open, bro.
We know, nigga.
Yeah. I don't really got another team. I don't really got a team, but I'm gonna give the Rams a shout out. Only because that boy, did y'all mention it already? About my dog Puka?
No, we did not. Man, go ahead. Speed.
Bro, Puka. Bro, he is on pace to have a better receiving season than Calvin Johnson and Cooper Kupp. If they keep this connection up. And guess who the quarterback was for both of them 2 seasons of the best wide receiver seasons ever?
And when Stafford got his guy, you got his
Dante Culpepper, nigga.
Stafford finds like.
Hey, man.
Dante Culpepper was a dog-ass quarterback.
I hate to bring the debate up, bro, but can we throw Matthew Stafford up there in the GOAT debate, man?
For what?
One of the greatest, bro. He's won a Super Bowl now. I think
right.
The only thing he hasn't. I don't think he hasn't won an MVP.
No, but he's at hell.
But he should have. He should have won an MVP.
Yeah, should have.
At least one of them.
He got snubbed before. That's true.
And he's you know what I'm saying. He can potentially have.
He gonna be a Hall of Famer for sure.
He can potentially have 3 of the best wide receivers. Having you know what I'm saying, with the season stats, all that, and he's the one who's passing him the ball. Can we put him up there?
I don't think he in the GOAT debate just because
he a Hall of Famer.
One, he a Hall of Famer, but one because he spent too much time in Detroit, he missed a lot of playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So like, and it's a writer's thing, and if you ain't been written about in them, like I don't know, I just feel like he just ain't got the mystique of being in that.
But what about
type of range? He ain't had the
Marino
that type of mystique.
What about Dan Marino? He never got a chip. He never got a chip.
Dan Marino ain't in my nothing in my.
No, like I'm talking to.
I ain't never seen Dan
Melvin on that. Like he could be in the GOAT. Well, is Dan Marino in the GOAT debate? No, he a dog ass quarterback. A lot of people say he would be up there.
I think Joe Montana in the GOAT debate.
Joe Montana is a dog ass nigga.
Joe Montana. That's what I'm gonna say. But I don't think Matthew Stafford.
I don't think he in the GOAT debate, but I think he for sure like third ballot, second ballot, like Hall of Famer for sure.
But this generation, what class would you put him in though? Like, the quarterbacks he came out of, like, what year
between him, Matt Ryan, is he a tweener?
Matt, yeah, they're in the same class. Like,
it's
like
he better
Brady, Roger. Well, they won't be the
sure.
same Hall of Fame class because Matt Ryan's already retired. But like, I mean, like when they got drafted and like who was in the league, like Eli, Tom, Peyton, all them boys came. Phillip, Big Ben, they all came before Matt Stafford and them. You know
I got a hot take. I got a hot take after this. We get done with this. I got a great hot take.
Go ahead, send it
off.
Well, I mean, would you consider before you get that hot take? Would you consider Eli, Phillip?
He came in 2009.
I even put Drew Brees out there.
Yeah, them all old heads.
But are they all better than Matt Stafford though?
Eli Manning? No,
would you take them or Matthew Stafford if you had to take a quarterback?
Oh yeah, definitely take Stafford. I'm telling them alone.
I'm taking Stafford over every single one of them. I'm not gonna cap to you.
I'm telling them alone.
So Matthew Stafford is.
Wait, Drew Brees is. That's the question right there. I might take.
I'd take Brees over Stafford, but everybody else I'd take Stafford.
But like Phillip and Eli, yeah, I'm taking Stafford over Phillip and Eli.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Ryan.
Hey, the way it's looking, Drew Brees done carried Sean Payton for years.
Definitely carried that man.
The way it's looking.
How you got
carrying dog?
You taking Stafford or Ben Roethlisberger?
Stafford.
I'm taking Stafford.
Hey, this is the thing though.
Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know, bro. Big Ben, bro. Hold on, slow down.
When you look at them Super Bowls,
not slowing down, bro.
Won them those Super Bowls.
Slow down.
Big Ben.
I'm talking about big game, Big Ben. I'm talking about
Big Ben was a dog.
Dots,
Big Ben was a dog. He revolutionized the quarterback position, being a thick boy back there, looking like
playmaker,
Boomer
Gene
Tyson back there doing this thing. I'm not saying he not, but if we talking about arm talent, bro, Stafford is next. He was one of the first quarterbacks that I've seen doing that. He was doing a whole look joint.
All right,
Big Ben. He just got Big Ben.
Andrew Luck or Matthew Stafford?
I'm going Stafford.
Andrew Luck. Cam Newton or Matthew Stafford?
Cam Newton.
My bias gonna say Cam Newton. I'm
looking at 2010's quarterback. Like through the
bias gonna say, but my bias gonna say that. But also to a point where I don't know if Cam Newton had Calvin Johnson if he would have did what Stafford did with Calvin Johnson.
But he never had a receiver of that caliber.
I understand that. I'm not telling you
he still got them boys to a Super Bowl. So that's the only thing that's separating Matt from the guys that I named and Matt from Cam Newton is the fact that Matt had those guys and he had the defense. Whereas Cam, the defense was there. Not all the way there. One of the better defenses that year, the year that they went to the Super Bowl, obviously, because they got there.
That defense was elite. It's Matt that didn't have the defense.
Stafford
the one that didn't have the defense, bro.
Bowl, man.
I'm just saying about that's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm taking Cam over Matt though.
I'm
to the guys
Cam,
that I named.
Nigga, Cam took Ted Ginn as his number one receiver to a Super Bowl. He was like 34 at the time.
That's the one thing on Stafford too, is like he did have opportunities that are often forgot about to get them over the hump, to make the playoffs where he came up short, to win in the playoffs. He had a chance to beat Dallas, didn't do it.
I remember that.
You know what I mean?
That,
like, he had some opportunities to, have a Big Ben type of run. Big Ben had to do it banging with Tom Brady and Peyton Manning and all them boys in the AFC and got through it all. They still wouldn't win a chip. So, I mean,
Ray Lewis and his
Big
hate.
Ben also had Joey Porter on defense too.
This one for Chaz. Matt Stafford or Tony Romo?
I mean,
don't even think about it.
Don't even think about that shit, bro.
You Cowboys fans.
Don't even
Tony
think about
Romo
that shit,
is
bro.
like probably murdering him in every stat, I'm guessing, right? Like, if you look at it, Tony Romo is probably abusing him in every single stat. Tony Romo was a high-level elite quarterback for a long time.
All right, y'all.
Well, I'm just saying,
I'm gassing him, bro.
I'm just saying, but
I got one for you.
They're
too,
honestly
Melly,
the same. They're the same nigga, bro.
Melly, I got one for you. Matt Stafford
nigga.
or Colin Kaepernick?
Matt Stafford
for sure.
If we had Matt Stafford on the team, we win the Super Bowl.
Simple. Agreed.
Okay.
Everybody know that.
But Tony Romo, bro, that's a whole different class. Like,
Colin Kaepernick was kind of the start of this.
Tony Romo and Colin Kaepernick are not a different class of quarterback.
Oh, we talking about them two. I thought you were talking about Stafford and Romo.
No.
Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, that's not. You could have said Alex Smith or some shit. I don't know. Maybe Alex Smith. I don't know.
He just wasn't. Colin Kaepernick would miss a lot.
Jeff
of
Garcia
throws.
or some shit like that. I don't know.
That's what just pissed me off about Colin Kaepernick. But he's a dynamic player.
One thing I will say is if Tony Romo had this defense that Dallas has now and had last year, Tony Romo would have won multiple chips in that era, bro. I'm telling you, like, I'm not even joking. The defenses in Dallas were so bad during that Romo era.
Who they had back there?
The offensive line didn't get right until
Roy Johnson. Was it
the early 2010s.
Jeff Heath.
Jeff Heath was back there.
Yeah, we had Jeff Heath and Brandon Carr getting banged on by Odell and shit. Bro, come on, bro. Tony Romo didn't have no defense.
Jeff Heath back there getting whooped on.
We had Terrence Newman. That was the only nigga that was like standing out from that era was Terrence Newman, bro. And DeMarcus Ware. Sorry, DeMarcus Ware as well. We had two players. Everybody else was Garbo.
Did y'all have Jonathan Joseph before he slid to Houston? Y'all had Jonathan Joseph.
No, we had the other Joseph.
Okay. All right.
Carl Joseph? No, I'm playing.
Yeah, Dallas was known for bad defense. I mean, Megatron had over 200 receiving yards on Dallas, bro.
Yeah.
In one game.
With Stafford.
In one game.
With Stafford.
Wasn't that on Rex Ryan, brother? He was talking cash.
Oh,
Rob
he
Ryan,
was talking
Rob
cash.
Ryan. Rob Ryan was talking cash about Megatron. He said, you just a big body. Came out there and
he said, I'm a thick body.
Showed you a big body.
He said, double me. Let me show you how it's done. So.
But I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. Y'all can disagree with me, y'all can agree with me or not. If Josh Allen never get to a chip, he's Phillip Rivers. That's who he is. Tell me I'm wrong. If he never get to a chip, he's Phillip Rivers.
You're so wrong, bro. It's not
Phillip Rivers.
How wrong you are.
I feel like that's a reach.
All right.
Phillip Rivers was never ever discussed as the best quarterback in the league.
That's a
what?
Ever. Right. Not once.
Okay.
He was always in a top
he was
never number one. And
he was in the class with them quarterbacks.
Saying Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes today. There are people saying who? I'm not one of them, but there are people saying Josh Allen is better than Mahomes today.
Bro, if he don't
and they've been saying it for years.
Do you want to know the era
to a chip? He Phillip Rivers.
Do you want to know the era? Do you want to know the era that Phillip Rivers was in? He was in the same era Stafford was in with Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Cam
Drew Brees,
Aaron
Ben
Rodgers,
Roethlisberger,
Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford, Eli Manning. He was never better than any of them.
He better than Eli Manning.
He's better than Eli. He better than Eli.
He way better than Eli.
Shit, Eli win. Eli a dog.
Eli had a run though.
Eli clutch.
He did have a run.
Eli clutch. I don't care. Eli clutch.
If Josh Allen don't get to a chip and win a chip, he Phillip Rivers.
Nah, bro. So no, it's really like I said in the group chat yesterday. Justin Herbert is Tony Romo if he don't win a chip, bro.
You know what I mean?
Like the stats. Okay. He gonna have all the stats with no playoff success, bro.
Getting close, don't do nothing. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like if you can get to the AFC Championship and don't get past that point, you Phillip Rivers.
I guess Joe Burrow, Phillip Rivers too.
He got to the Super Bowl. Phillip Rivers didn't.
He did.
Well, Jim Kelly got to a Super Bowl and lost.
All right, he can beat Jim Kelly.
Got to four of them all.
And
Joe Burrow can beat Jim Kelly if he get the four of them bitches and lose.
But you call Josh Allen, Jim Kelly, and Phillip Rivers.
All right, let's X out Josh Kelly. I mean, yeah.
Now you want to change. Now you want to change the
Jim Kelly.
Because I'm just saying, if he don't get there, he's Phillip Rivers, bro. If he don't ever get there, he got every piece in the world like Phillip Rivers had.
Okay, narrative wise, I see what you're saying, Mike. I do. But it's just like the player Josh Allen is not equivalent to the player Phillip Rivers was, bro.
Yeah.
That's the biggest difference.
Josh Allen is white Cam Newton to me.
Yeah.
He just don't run as much.
He not like Cam Newton. He
the white, run that off.
He the Dwight Hurts with a bigger arm.
Shit, Hurts ran more than Cam Newton.
No, he didn't.
What the fuck he did?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. Look at the numbers. Go run the numbers.
Yeah, he did.
All right, bro.
Yes, he did.
I don't believe that shit.
Don't let them goal line touchdowns fool you that Cam Newton had.
Them shit's fooling me, nigga.
They is fooling you.
Them shit's fooling me, nigga.
Hurts was getting open field, getting freaky.
He was getting freaky. Getting freaky. Freaky who has last words.
What's the narrative? Chill.
I think we just gave 13 narratives straight.
What's the closing remarks?
Mel Tucker gonna get his money. That's really about to happen.
Mel getting his bread.
Mel getting his bread.
Wasn't going out dry.
Freaky ass not going outside as you think he is.
Hey, Bets is gonna be posted to the Instagram. If you're not following the 111 Instagram, it's at 111 Show. Also, CeeLo's Instagram where we posted there. Mike's if he posted, Chaz if he posted. All our Instagrams is linked on the 111 Instagram. Watch the stories. We're gonna post them joints.
Watch the stories. We gave free sauce on the pod. Tap in with us, man.
Did. And be on the lookout. I'm gonna try and shoot a vlog when I'm in Oregon because I'm touring a football facility.
Hey,
so stay tuned.
The player props will be there Sunday morning. The player props will be there Sunday morning. So if y'all paying attention now, it's Tuesday. Sunday morning, the player props will be there on the story. Check him out. Tap in. Yep.
Last narrative, Melly. You want to do a friendly wager on this weekend's festivities? Maybe 50 push-ups.
50 push-ups.
25 push-ups.
Hey, I got the Niners.
I got the boys' money line over the Niners, man.
I got the Niners, man. And honestly, Chaz, I'm gonna get real disrespectful. I got the Niners minus 10.5.
Well, are you drunk, bro? What?
Dead ass.
They're not treating us like the Giants. Or are you
just because you said that? All right, Chaz, let's rock with it. Real sharp bet here. Cowboys minus 4.5.
Money.
Okay. All right. I'm rocking with you, Melly.
San Fran snuck by us because Tony Romo.
I'm rocking with you, Melly.
Broke his leg, bro.
I don't care what nobody say. They let the Cardinals.
Dak also threw 2 picks.
They let the Cardinals beat them. Whooped on.
We don't care about that.
I'm not gonna hop on Dallas side here like I'm an actual fan. But I'm not a fan, bro. But I do bet on them because they win me money. So if you want to win some money, you right. You right. I don't think they want anybody.
All right. What's the wager, Chaz? You said push-ups?
Hey, I say we put a couple push-ups on there. What's up? 50, 25? What you trying to do?
On live.
Hey, can you do 50? No, I'm talking shit.
Bro, I hit 50 right now.
On the live stream.
Yeah, come on, man. I'll bang the push-ups.
All right, deal.
On live.
Let's get it.
On live.
Don't let me down, Dak. Come on.
Hey, hold up. I want to hop in on this too.
This is a friendly team.
We all need to.
When we play Houston, I'll put 100 on it with you.
I'm gonna hop in on this. I need to get fit. So fuck it. I'm gonna throw in 50 with you. Win or lost. I'm with you, nigga.
All right, bro. Man. I'm out, man. Be on the lookout for the vlog for the
free Mel Tucker.
But without further ado, I'm finna shoot us up out of here, Cole.
Thank you.
Hey, appreciate
been a pleasure. Thank you.
We love you all.
For the best.